Hello students, in this presentation we will discuss the topic random file processing, which is the last topic of our file handling chapter and even last topic of section D of our syllabus. What do you mean by we know file processing. If we have created one file ABC, what we want to do, we want to open the file, we want to read the file, we want to write something to the file. What other things we want to do with the file or other than reading and writing? We want to add the data to an existing file, existing record, or we want to modify the existing record. All these are things are covered under random file processing. So updating a file means, read the first bulleted point. It includes the task like displaying the contents of a file, modifying an existing item, adding a new item, deleting an existing item. Means we want modifications and editing facilities in a file. So these action what require, we know seek G and seek P. They help us tell G tell P to move the pointers. Even we can use the reference positions to move the pointer. We have done in file pointers, but we need more functioning of these file pointers to do the activities like modifying, adding, deleting. So some basic concepts which are very important. The theory part of this topic is very important. Firstly, I will discuss that, and less focus should be given to the program of this topic. Theory is very important. Try to understand these points one by one. I am reading the now second point. These actions require the file pointers to move to a particular location that corresponds to a item or object under consideration. First of all, imagine that we are dealing with objects. In the binary file operations, we did the programs of how to write the object, how to read the object. Now imagine that we are dealing with objects. We want to move the pointer to a particular object. We want to add a new object to a particular location. I want to delete an object from the list of objects already added in the file. I want to modify the information of one particular object. Each and every object is of same size. We have to consider all objects belong to the same class. It means this, if the file contains a collection of objects of equal lengths, then how we can find the size of the object? Size of the object should be equal to, we can directly use size of function and object. Size of function will help us to return number of bytes occupied by all the data members of the object. So first blue box is how to calculate the size of the object. We will use size of function, and always size of considers the data members, not member functions. Now we have seen that how to calculate the size of the object. Each and every object is of same size. Now suppose in a file we have many objects and we want to find the location of the mth object. So how to reach that, the byte number of mth object? M multiply by object length. If object length is 10 and we want to reach the fifth object, so 5 into 10, 50th byte is the position where we will get our fifth object. Okay, and object it starts from 0. We all know the numbering starts from 0. Fifth object, it actually means sixth object, and location gives the byte number of the first byte of the mth object. Now we can use the pointers to reach this byte using seek G or seek P. Now this question is now third bulleted point is the question given in your assignment file also. How to calculate the total number of objects in a file using the object length? Simply we will use file size divide by object length. We have earlier discussed also how to calculate the file size. Just reach at the end of the file, and through 8 or through app mode, and then tell G or tell P will tell us the number of bytes in the file, then divide by the object length. It will tell us the total number of objects in a file. N is equals to file size divided by object. So this theory is very important. How to calculate the object size, how to calculate the location of the particular object, how to calculate the number of objects. This theory is asked through one of the question in assignments, question number 15, and the program is very big of this topic, which includes many functionalities. if I will teach you in a live class, I always said in the last year batch also, that just focus on the theory of this topic. I will discuss the program in a very light manner. No need to perform this program for a file. So just understand the program in a very light manner. Just you will know that random file processing means there is a file, we want to open the file, read the file, write the object at a particular location, count the number of objects, count the size of the object. We need to do all these operations through one program of random file processing. So line number 5 is creating, on the left hand side of the slide, line number 5 is creating class inventory with 3 data members, name, code and cost, and we are creating 2 member functions, get data in line number 11 and put data in line number 15. So till line number 19 we have created one class inventory. Now from line number 20 main function starts. In line number 22 we are creating one object item of inventory class, and in line number 23 we are creating stream we are creating inout file stream of fstream, inout file object of fstream, and through inout file we are opening the file in various modes. Dat file is the we are opening stock.dat, then we are opening in mode, out mode, 8 mode. Why we are opening in 8 mode? We have two modes, app mode and 8 mode. App mode opens the file and we are not able to modify the existing contents and we reach at the end of the file, but through 8 mode we can open the file and read the existing contents as well as modify the existing contents. No doubt pointer is at the end of the file, in the end of the file, but we can modify the existing contents through 8 mode. So in mode, out mode, 8 mode, and we want to do the binary file operation, so we are opening the file in binary mode also. Now as the pointer is in the last due to 8 mode, so line number 25 help us in reaching in the beginning of the file. Now we want to show the current content of the stock, we want to read the entire file, so we are using while read function which we have discussed in binary file operations, and we are using put data function, we are displaying each and every item of the uh, uh, file. Then inout file dot clear function will help us to clear the input output file, because we have already reached the end of the file, so we want to clear the stream that we are not closing the file, we want to open the file only. We are not closing the inout file, we are clearing the file so that it clears with end of file, because we have read the entire file. Now we want to add an item. Left hand side of the screen we have created one file, we have read the entire file one by one. Now we want to add the item to the file. We are taking the get data function. We are in 33 number line, we are taking using get data function, we have added all the data members of the item class. In 36 number line we are writing that item to the file, again beginning going to 0 through 37 number line. 38 number line we are displaying again the complete file as we have appended the new item. Now line number 45, 44, 45, 46 we are applying the formulas. We want to find the number of objects in the file, so 43 number line will move us to the last byte of the file and telling us the size of the file. Then last divide by size of item will tell us the number of objects in the file, and we are displaying those. If we want to move to the particular object, modify particular object, through line number 51 we are calculating the location and we are moving to that particular location through line number 54 and adding the objects, and again displaying the contents in the last. So just take an overview. I am openly saying that no need to go to this program, you have enough material to prepare this chapter. Binary file operations are important, random file processing theory is important, and you can just take a glimpse of this program and overall understanding of the program, what is random file processing, how we are updating a file. No need to go into this detail. We are ending with file handling chapter. So prepare your assignment completely, honestly. In section D, there are two chapters, exception handling and file handling. First preference is exception handling and second preference is file handling. According to me, you have to prepare both the chapters, and this section is very scoring as exception handling is lighter chapter than file handling. Thank you.